Hi. When a programmer writes a piece of code, only God and the programmer know what the code is all about. But after a month, only God knows. In spite of this fact, I did my best to make a video that can describe my code to you. Okay, here is my backend code. In terms of technologies and libraries, I've used Node.js, Express.js, JWT, and Passport for authentication. I have used Google Cloud package for Node.js and MongoDB as a database, and Mongoose to make the Express.js work with the MongoDB more easily. In terms of entities, we have 3 different entities in this project: ad or advertisement, which is a video actually, comments. One advertisement can have multiple comments, and the user entity. And you can see schemas for each of them right here in the models folder. The most important part of each backend application is APIs. I have used RESTful APIs in this project. We have a couple of internal APIs interacting with the front end, and we have a couple of external APIs working with Google Cloud APIs. If we go to the index.js, we can see all the APIs I have used right here. For example, if we go to the ads API, we have comments for each ad, and we can get all the comments of an ad. We can add a new comment. We can remove a comment from an ad, and so on. In terms of working with Google Cloud, we need to make 4 different API calls to Google. These API calls are used for uploading and analyzing a video. First of all, we need to upload a video on Google Cloud Storage. After that, we get the URI of that video back, and using that URI, we can call the second and the third API. The second one is retrieving video transcript, and the third one is for retrieving video labels. Once we get the video transcript back, we can use that text to retrieve video brand using another Google API. And here you can see these APIs. For example, in Video Analyze API, we have 2 functions. The first one analyze labels of the API of the video, and the second one analyzes the transcript of the video. And this is Video Uploader, and after uploading the video, it returns the public URL of the video. And this is for analyzing the text, the transcript of the video, and it returns all the entities that Google can find in the transcript of the video. And in the front end, we will extract the brand name from that data and use it in the front end. And in terms of authentication, we use 2 methods, Google Auth and JSON Web Token, as I said before. In this project, I had 2 main obstacles to tackle. First of all, I needed to use Google Cloud APIs for uploading and analyzing my videos. And I had 0 experience working with Google Cloud. So I had to go to the documentation of Google Cloud and use their documentation about Node.js. And you can see in the util folder some of these functions that I have used in my project to upload and analyze the videos. Another major obstacle in this project was how to handle complicated queries from the front end. For example, here a client can search for mouse and then clicks on these labels to filter the results, for example, on mouse, and then on a brand name, for example. And the backend should be able to handle this query as complicated as it is. As you can see, it has search mouse, which is this one, labels computer and mouse, and brand Logitech. So in the backend, I used the Ads API to handle these queries. Here in results, we can handle all the complicated queries from the front end, including search, including brand name, including labels, and even pagination. And if multiple clients start to send their request to the backend concurrently, no worries. Since I have used asynchronous API calls, there will be no problem for concurrent requests from the front end, because Node.js itself takes care of asynchronous HTTP requests. In terms of trade-offs that I have made during the project, I would say I could have used TypeScript for this project to increase my experience working with TypeScript. But I just had 5 weeks to deliver this project. So I decided not to use TypeScript because I believe delivering something that works before the deadline is far better than delivering nothing within the time range. Okay, here is my front-end code. In terms of frameworks and technologies, I have used React.js. I used React functional components instead of class components, and I've used React hooks to play around with components and their states. Also, I have used Ant Design library for the UI. Ant Design library has been developed by Alibaba, the famous Chinese e-commerce platform, and I had zero experience using Ant Design before this project. So I went through the documentation and finally I managed to use Ant Design in my project. And in my opinion, it is far better than Bootstrap. In this project, I use React Router DOM for handling the routing, and I use Axios to talk with the backend and make my HTTP requests. The application looks like other React applications. We have a components folder here, including all the components used in this project. We have layouts. I just have one layout for this project. We have utility folder, and we have a file for using Axios better and more easier. And we have a folder for views, including different pages of the website: homepage, details page, login page, post video page, and register page. Okay, that's all for now. If you have any questions or need any more clarification, feel free to contact me. Thank you for your time and goodbye.